Fair play to Liverpool. They just beat the European champions 2-0. Yeah, very delighted. But you know what? Fair play, man. Fair play. You know what? You dismantled them in the end. It was a very good game, both sides. I thought both sides were very good, especially in the first half, anyways. But in the end, Liverpool like to do this thing in the second half where they just blow teams away and do the business, basically, all in all. And that's exactly what happened. Yeah, this is the best team in the world. I can't believe I'm saying it. I can't believe I'm saying it. This is the best team in the world. And right now, they're favourites, not just only in the Premier League, but they're pretty much favourites in the Champions League. We might be seeing a double. And I don't want to get carried away a little bit or too much, but I just don't see who's going to stop them. But you know what you lot could do? You could stop right there. You could smash the likes. Help me out. Subscribe if you're new as well. You know, you can see this is who I support. For people that don't know, I like to mention it every video. But there you go. And this is me being objective. Win, draw, or lose. I'm not here to, rub it in your face. So there you go. Someone has to beat Liverpool sometime soon. Otherwise, I'm going to lose my absolute marbles. But you lot are very good. And what we're going to do right now is literally break down the game and go over some points. Like I like to say, I don't know why I just double-barreled that. But get your own points in. Let me know what your thoughts are. But let's get straight into it anyways. First and foremost, I would like to say that the referee had an absolute fantastic game. And you know what? We like to dish out the refs. I think fairly, they get a lot of stuff wrong and they get criticized. But this one here, never heard him before. Frenchman had a very good game, solid. And, I don't think he made it all about him. He let the game flow, which I like personally. You might not like it to your preference. Maybe there's some decisions that you thought could have been better. You can't always have a flawless game. But anyways, let's start with this. First half, won't get his flowers, but he'll get my flowers. And he's someone I don't criticize as much as the next. I know, and he pretty much gets the back end of the stick by a lot of other Liverpool fans, which is fair enough. Preference at the end of the day is that I thought Nunez was excellent. Loves a fight. And I love players like that. That's my sort of player. I do like technicians and we get it. But Nunez was cracked today for me. And then what I mean by that, I just mean by mentality. He could have finished chance. He could have. But what he was doing in transition, in link up, what he gets criticized for, and I know he came off as well in the second half, but the first half, I just thought he was the one that was getting the crowd up and up for it. And I love that about a player, his passion, and you can't, when you're fighting to prove yourself against your biggest bogey team ever, in my opinion, especially in Europe anyways, in Real Madrid, what a better way than Nunez having an absolute fight with Asensio and pretty much everybody else that's around him. But he didn't do it in a malicious way. He done it, I would say more professionally. And I know that's a bit of a weird way to say it, but I thought he was definitely him, Salah, Diaz as well. I thought that was a very good front three. And you know what? A little bit more of that. You might see some more improvements. Of course, I think it would have solidified it if he did end up burying that chance. It is a chance. You could even, might even say it's a half chance because it was literally snap of the fingers by he reacted. And very unfortunate. And I think we just get back to the obvious point. Conor Bradley can play against the very best. I wouldn't say he's had the greatest start to the season. But when you need to pick up some form and when you really need to just put yourself on the world stage, I think you've just done it. I think the lad has just done it. Wicked little player from the academy, and I haven't gotten into him this year. Sometimes I know he didn't have the greatest games against Southampton, but what a way to rebound. What a way to really say, like, yeah, you know what? Trent might leave. He's one of the best, if not the best right back going at the moment, but I'm here. Look at me. Defensively against Mbappe, oh my word, absolutely kept him on smash. I thought Mbappe was doing all right, and I thought, you know what? Can't really get him behind, limiting himself, but Bradley kept up with him pace-wise, timing of the challenge. See that crunch tackle? That, for me, is what changed the game, for the better anyways, for Liverpool Football Club. And it's what got the crowd going. And when Bradley done that crunch tackle, that was it. I think we go about it over and over again, and it's Anfield. To get the crowd going. When that crowd gets going, it's just like it's a 12th man. They played a part for me. They 100% played a part, like anywhere in any stadium. But that one, European nights, yeah, you heard Liverpool crowd singing all game, 90 minutes, non-stop. And I think we miss a little bit of that in overall in football today. I think some may slew them. I think Etihad can get going as well. I heard it Old Trafford myself being there at times, but European nights is like it's made for teams like Liverpool, especially. I just feel like they definitely played a part and they kept the morale going. I thought Robertson, he had his mistake in the second half and whatnot. He wasn't having the greatest times technically on the ball with the passing, but he revived himself, and I think that's probably a big part with the crowd. Him clapping the crowd at the very end. Nice little touch, and obviously the jury's out for him at the moment. And fair enough. Another thing I noticed is, this Van Dijk Canate partnership has matured into something. I think Van Dijk's been searching for a solid partner for a while, and who better than Canate at the moment? I think Canate's taken away some of those bozo moments of his that he's known for. And, since Matip, Van Dijk has been wondering who's going to be his partner. Sometimes you might feel like it might have been Joe Gomez over the years, Matip, until he gets injured. And then Canate being in and out with some injuries, this partnership is definitely one of the best, if not the best in the world, statistically, factually, and obviously subjective to what you guys' preference is, whether you like your Rudigers of the world or Gabriel and Salibas. But them two there, it's just a good mix. And I think they played out of their skins today. Arda Güler, I think, was more the threatening attacker, but Ram Diaz didn't have no sniff. We're talking about 5'6" guy against giants, both like 6'4" plus, leaders, like strength wise, can't even get to them physically, passing, name it. Right now, obviously, Van Dijk's the one that's shining. And that's what you see today was captain material, even having a little laugh with Rudiger trying to put him off. Yeah, you know what? Got a gem right there. You need to sign him up as soon as possible. I know you got Trent. I know you got Keller to maybe deal with at some point, who we're going to talk about. And then, of course, the rest of them that you don't really need to worry about right now, because obviously tonight you got your 3 points to put yourself top of the Champions League table again, or remain there even. So there you go. McAllister, man. See, there's two players I really like in football. They don't play for my club, and they're both central midfielders. One plays a little bit deeper, one plays a little bit further on. One Erdegaard, and one who I also call one of the best in the world. But right now, it's McAllister. McAllister is just a joy to watch. I don't care if you're a City fan, Chelsea fan, Arsenal, Man United. You can't watch that guy and tell me that man is not a little magician. That guy is cracked. And you know what? He had a really good game against, obviously, the veteran Luka Modric, Camavinga, silly footballer. But McAllister kept up. I thought Gravenberch as well was there. I thought Curtis Jones definitely kept up. Won't get his flowers, though. Won't get his flowers. Get his flowers here. But for me, it's not even about the glazing part of things. It's McAllister's just that good, right? You can't get the ball off of him. He can tackle. He can get stuck in, obviously, aggressively. He can attack, create like he did for Nunez as well, who just about missed with that header. He's just everything. He's a dream. I think he's a manager's dream. I want that. I need a dream. Can I dream? For him, he's just a little magician. And I think Liverpool very lucky to have him. Getting him for 35 million is probably not enough credit for someone, who's not at the club no more. I don't think. I can't remember who got him or who secured him, but what a steal. When we talk about best in the class, or best in class, should I say, even when he gets 7 out of 10s, he doesn't get mentioned. 8 out of 10s, barely gets mentioned. Today he had a 9/9.5 out of 10, and that goal put him again on the world stage to say, I'm here. He's getting his respect. He's getting his respect, and I think he definitely deserves it. The other one I thought as well, something needs to be sorted with that goalkeeper, Kelleher. Whether you want to continue with Alisson, and I know this is not recency bias because Keller's in some really good form. Another academy product that's come from, what is it called, La AXA. Yeah, he's too good to be number 2 in it. I said it about him on the group chat. I was saying, this guy's really good at saving penalties. He was unfortunate to even get the one with Southampton, obviously, and then the rebound. Whether it's a poor penalty or just good reading, Keller is just a really, really solid goalkeeper. And I think he's got a high potential to be world class as well. Yeah, he's at a prime age. Alisson's getting a little bit older, and keeping them both happy is going to be an interesting conversation. I don't care if Mamardashvili's coming in. He got known off of, obviously, more known, of course, from what's it called? Was it the Euros that just recently happened? Keller's better right now. Let's keep it a buck. Keller's better than right now. I don't care if that guy's coming. They need to sort something out with him, and I think Liverpool need to keep him as well. If you can keep him around and promise him minutes or promise him to be the successor of Allister potentially, then Liverpool need to go get that one done. You can go and sell him 40, 50 million, but his price just went right up. If a Diogo Costa in the world is costing 60 million from Porto, then that guy's worth 70 million. Simple as that. And my last point is Gakpo came on the pitch, got a goal when it was needed, killed it off. You know, Salah could have killed it off, but he didn't take the spotlight today. You know, Gakpo is a very valuable player. Someone who I reminded as Gakpo. Sorry about that. Valuable squad player. And you know what? Whether he's in a starting lineup or where he comes on, is a different player on the slot. And it's kind of easy to see. Maybe it's the Dutch connection. Maybe he knows how to utilize him better. But it's not like it's not the case for a lot of these other players. But he comes on and he just is just very, very effective. Technically more sound, you know, technically more used to this league. I just think he's a very valuable player. And I thought he's worth mentioning as well. If you're a Liverpool fan right now, you're buzzing. You're on top of the world. No one can talk crap to you. It's as simple as that. And I'm not going to deny it. I'm jealous of this shit. I'm sorry for swearing. I shouldn't even swear. Like, I'm trying to do my best not to swear in videos. But yeah, you lot need to lose sometime soon. Simple as that. But do smash the likes. Please subscribe if you're new. I think this recording pained me the most. Yeah. Enjoy your nights. Enjoy your win. Because that wasn't any crap team.